Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off for Matt Busher. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Ready? Hey, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. You look at this Browns defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw here. Out to the flat here for Johnson. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line.
Set. Crap roll
play action. They'll throw. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. 23 yards, the final tally.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. Right there, baby. Check go.
They give to Johnson going right. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second and 6.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And his kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now the former Volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This defense for the Steelers, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And this is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a 1st down on this opening drive.
No, no. Let's go. Let's go.
On 1st down, Sampson. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
To throw is Sanders. That is caught. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. They'll run on first down. Sampson. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. You look at the Steeler defense, and they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Sanders to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long, had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready?
Here's Sanders. A quick throw there is incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick here is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches are putting these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They try the left side with Johnson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Okay, ready?
3rd down and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
They run with Washington. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. The Steelers at 9-7 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Ready up. 70 Timberwolf. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This one finds Austin outright. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Browns' 32-yard line.
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Up the middle, Johnson. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. They'll find Metcalf. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
It's a gain
11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60
And now an
by 6,
audible
60 by
here
6.
into something else.
Let's go!
Now a first carry here for their running back. And ultimately this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This is 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
Browns 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Cleveland offense ready to go as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Back to 60, back to 60. Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Back to 60, back to 60. 19, 18. Hey, read our key, read our
They give up the middle to Johnson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up first and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Browns are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Ready, set.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go, set. 60 by 60 by 6.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Ready, up.
Sanders from his own end zone. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Sanders. 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Here's 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Sanders once more. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, it looked like they marched to the end zone and hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. 19 target. Ready.
On play action, here's Shedeur. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Okay,
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
ready. 19, 18.
To throw again, here's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Sampson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Cowboy 80.
A gain of 4. That's now the 2nd and
And
6.
now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Third down and 6.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11. Steady.
All his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
He was brought down.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Sack. 19, 18. 60. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check out.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Oh, good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 70, Timberwolves. Go.
Sanders. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Sanders. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Carson Schlesinger able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Running from the gun, Johnson. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. And the play clock running down, so Mike Tomlin burns a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Hold the ready. Shut up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll change things up. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Here we go, Shaq. Panthers, let's go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Clock all 80.
Pierce in motion left.
Ready.
To throw is Sanders. Setting up a screen for Judkins. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Here we go, shot. Gravity Lions.
Judkins is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Now, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. Oh, some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the interception on the last drive, which led to the tying touchdown. So 10-10 to score as they begin 1st and 10. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
2nd and 9 now. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
70 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. That is caught. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready! 60 Eagles! 60! Alert! Alert! Ready!
Give up the middle, Judkins. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Sanders to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4.
Ready,
this offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run here with Judkins. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And this one is right through. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Hiking 18. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Peterson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He finds his man complete. It's Peterson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
70, Timberwolf. 70, Rick, 18, Pioneer.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll look to throw again. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready, set.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Down inside the 10. And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not. And he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Hawk 70. Rocco 80. Tight end, watch tight end, tight end on, tight end on.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Carson Schlesinger picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
At the 6-yard line.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. Second down, goal to go.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. It fights him off. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Motion, motion, motion. Cowboys, let's go.
Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Here it is, 4th and goal.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. I think probably just trying to draw them off there, it didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time, being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing, Sanders.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
1st and 10.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. Room to maneuver at the 35.
And down to the 27-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60. Cowboy. Flat. 77. Viking 18. Ready.
An inside run with Jenkins.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
On the ready.
Here's 2nd down.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Once again, Jenkins.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. On the handoff, this is Judkins.
And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19.
A gain of 9.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is indeed good. And the Browns are going to win the football game. But Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us. Not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So for Cleveland, they do get the victory that pushes them over 500 for the season as they finish at 9-8. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it could be a potentially devastating loss as they finish with a mark of 9-8. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.